Oh, we're on. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Janet here. Janet Shadbolt, your light-hearted agony aunt. And I'm so pleased to be feeling so much better. I'm having a bit of depression. So, anyway, just to remind you fans that haven't discovered me yet, I'm Janet Shadbolt, a light-hearted agony aunt, and I'm here to answer your problems. So, let's get on with the first question. And I had a letter from somebody anonymous. Excuse me. Dear Janet, my ex-girlfriend is really hot and I love her, but she broke up with me because I'm too much. Anyway, she said I was a stalker and if she saw me again then she'd shoot me. And my advice is it sounds like you dodged a bullet there. Got to put my lipstick on. Got to look my best, don't I? Anyway, I had a letter from Dave in Brighton. Anyway, he says, Dear Janet, my wife's a hardcore feminist and I got in trouble from her when I introduced her as my wife. I said, this is Sarah and she's my wife. What should I say instead when introducing my wife? Well, I've had to write this one down. Well, you got into trouble for saying this is Sarah. She's my wife. Well, what else are you supposed to say, Chuck? You can't exactly say this is Sarah. We got married because I knocked her up, can you? And another anonymous person, so I've got to just sort of watch the wording with this one, because it is, for family viewing. Anyway, dear Janet, my husband is terrible at, is there anything I can say to him that might help? Well, I'll tell him to keep his chin up, you know what I mean? And another slightly fruity letter, so I've got to watch the wording here, so you know what I'm talking about. A dear Janet, anonymous, as I say, my husband and I are in our 50s and, well, he is not able to hold an action, anymore, and I have decided I am leaving him. He can't get it up and I don't know what to say to him. Please help. I think my advice is, sounds like there's no hard feelings. Do you get it? And this is from Michael from Portsmouth. Dear Janet, my wife is beautiful just the way she is. But she came back from her trip to India with a surprise boob job. They're great, but I can't believe she didn't tell me she was going to get them done. How do I tell her I love her just the way she is? Oh, it sounds like everything went tits up, doesn't it, really? I mean, what's the problem? And I'd like to thank all my fans, for all the gifts you're sending me through. It's so sweet. I mean, I got this from Lorraine. Lovely cactus. Oh, it's lovely. Just, honestly, I'm so grateful. Just please keep sending them. And if you feel like the urge, just send a little bit of money, because although I'm over my depression, I've run up a lot of debt, you know what I mean? I've still got my lovely Janet Shadbolt Show mug, and there's still just quite a few available, about 30,000. Anyway, so people have been asking about Rupert. Oh, I mean, my man friend I met in the supermarket the other week. Well, he did say to me, he said, I was out the other day and he said, I know you're busy, Janet, you're always saying you're such a busy person, but can you fit, hold on, something gone wrong with the camera. There's something gone wrong, hold on. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My camera was flickering. You see, it's still flickering now. I mean, I hope it's still working, I mean, you just can't get the cameraman, I'm telling you that. Look, I better pause for a second, alright? Anyway, I think my camera's stabilised, unlike me, Anyway, so as I say, Rupert was saying to me, in the street, and I do carry my file of facts from the 80s, make me feel important, Anyway, so he said, look, he said, I want to meet you. We'll go to the cinema, and are you available Wednesday and Thursday of next week? Well, I mean, I checked my diary, and I thought, well, I could squeeze him in, you know what I mean? And even more of these great presents. Look at this one, look. It's a spark sent to me from one of my #1 fans, Simon. It's a sparkles life. Every day is a sparkle day. Oh, it was, especially with depression when I was drunk every day. But feeling, I've given up that now, by the way. Anyway. And a lovely present from Sarah from Canvey Island. You know what a strange thing? Some fresh air spray. I mean, you know, Sarah, I am very sensitive, you know, and I've got a few problems with blue bottles and, you know, and fruit fly. I mean, they're driving, my camera's playing up again. I hope it's not flicking on your side. Look at that, disgusting anyway. So I suppose I better get proper fly spray, you know. Anyway, I'm going to pause this. I think we're recording anyway. So, and from the LGBT community, thank you so much. I've got such a huge following from you all, and I love you all. And thank you for the bangle. And I know you've tried to. It's flashing again. I know you tried to book me in, you know, but I'm ever so busy, you know. But I promise I'll be available for soon, you know, do a show with you. And a lovely little teddy bear with a flag. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you. And another one from, it's not really, but I ain't going to give the detail. They give the full address and post them flickering my camera. Sorry.